Mr. McClendon, do you understand why she fusses at you?
Yeah.
Do you get it? Because you're half ridiculous all the time. Do you think you were too young to get married? Do you really think you were ready?
Man,
This is his second marriage.
Oh, come on, you made that up.
No, this is his second marriage.
It is, Your Honor.
She's the judge who gives rules on the law and life. She's intense with common sense. She's Judge Lynn Toller on Divorce Court, where real couples deal with real life.
Stephanie and Anthony have been married for 3 years and find themselves at a crossroads. Stephanie says she is fed up with Anthony's cheating and needs him to step up and take charge or get stepping.
I am just sick and tired of the cheating.
Stephanie had come in drunk and she was like, oh, please help me. And it'd be like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Can Anthony convince Stephanie that he is ready to grow up and provide for their family, or will this relationship be finished for good? Today on Divorce Court.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toller presiding. You may be seated.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Stephanie McClendon and Anthony McClendon. The two of you have been married for 3 years. Mrs. McClendon, you are out. It's a wrap. It's over for you. Mr. McClendon, you'll do anything in the world to save this marriage. With us today, we also have Janie Hill.
Yes.
You have some information with respect to what's going on here, and I will talk to you later. If we are not able to get this marriage turned in a way that we think it might progress, and you do want to continue on towards a divorce, there are some financial matters that you want me to resolve, and I will, in fact, do that at the end of the case. Before we get there, however, I'm going to start with you, Mrs. McClendon. Why do you believe this relationship is over?
I am just sick and tired of the cheating. The internet cheating, for an example, I went on Facebook on the phone, his account was open, and I saw that he was trying to get with one of my friends that I've known for like 10 years.
Now, when you say get with, what kind of communications were they having?
He was asking her to come and pick him up. He was telling her that he had a big penis. He was telling her that, you know, he wanted to do sexual favors for her. So I was just done.
Mr. McClendon, were you on Facebook telling somebody about the size of your equipment?
He sure was. He sure was.
Now, Mr. McClendon, let's just forget the fact that you're married for a hot second. 26 years old, really? Do you think that's necessary? I mean, that schoolyard let me show you behavior. Don't you think?
Yes.
What was on your mind?
I did ask her, her friend, to give me a ride to work, and you know, because me and Stephanie we weren't, you know,
you weren't getting along. You asked this person for a ride to work, and the next thing you know, you're telling her how big your situation is. Is this what you're telling me?
Right.
All righty then, Mrs. McClendon, tell me more about the internet cheating and the like.
Another example is, one day I pick up the phone, I'm like, hello, it's this girl asking to speak to my husband. And so then later on I found out that she was around my kids. She had came to my house.
Mr. Hall,
it's a lot going on.
Were you having a relationship with someone else to the extent that she was around your children?
I had lost a lot of trust into my wife, and I started, you know, we weren't getting along, and I was just like, okay, if you're not, you know, like her drinking, you know, she would go out and just be drinking. And I stay home with the kids. I cook. I clean.
He drove me to drinking.
You know,
you just hear the stuff I told you?
So Mr. McClendon, you're saying you two didn't have an active, meaningful relationship because she was drinking and carrying on when she had the time.
And I was with the kids all the time.
Ms. Hall, come forward, please. I'm giving an opportunity. Oh, you look like twins in here, like a singing group or something. But go ahead. Now, Ms. Hall, what do you know about the state of their relationship and what each one of them is doing?
That's not true. Stephanie and Anthony have great times. They have times when we're all together and they dance all night. Nobody else is dancing, but they enjoy each other. And it's really, it's cute. But Anthony has been caught, you know, socializing, chatting, texting, you know, and my cousin is the sole breadwinner for them. You know, so I feel like it's totally unfair. Like, I don't care how bored he is. He needs to respect her and her kids and take care of home. There's no time to talk to other girls on the phone or Facebook.
How does she know?
What, Mr. McClendon, let me...
This is
Hang on, go ahead.
She does work a lot. But I also get the kids ready for school. There was times when Stephanie had drunk, and she come in drunk, and she was like, oh, please help me. And it'd be like 6 o'clock in the morning. Then she'd be throwing up. I gotta get up. I've been with the kids all day. I done put them in bed, fed them and everything. And she was like, oh, I'm so drunk. Then she'd come in sometimes and cuss me out. And
talk to me about the liquor, because he seems to think you will fall down drunk.
Okay, if I'm going out, my family, we're a close family. And I would ask him, do you mind keeping the kids for a couple hours so I can go out? Now, one time, yes, I did come back at 6 or 7 in the morning because that's how we party. You know, but he was okay with it.
Now, Ms. Hall, are you part of that party?
I am part of that party. We are first cousins.
Because I didn't want to drink and drive.
Jobless, but
that's that one time, and you agreed to me going out.
It's not obsessive
now,
like that.
Now, how often do you guys roll like that?
Every week.
Every week. Maybe once or twice on the weekend.
Every week.
When divorce court continues, Anthony admits to being unfaithful to his wife. But is Stephanie a cheater too?
Was the person on the other end of the phone a male friend with whom you were having an inappropriate relationship? Is your spouse ready to walk out the door, but you want to try and save your marriage? Call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com or become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt.
Divorce Court is back with the case of Stephanie McClendon, who wants out of her marriage because she is convinced her husband is a cheater. But let's find out if Stephanie has been unfaithful too.
She was talking, you know, to this guy that was real secretive.
Ms. McClendon, my understanding is you claim that he tried to get you fired once.
Yes, ma'am.
Explain that to me.
I was at work. We had gotten to it over something I really can't remember because it's been so many issues. He called my supervisor and told him I was taking care of this elderly lady for like 2 years. Like, I mean, me and her were really close. He called and told them that I forced her into one of the company vehicles and that I physically hurt her. And with me being at my job for so long, I mean, I had to call my boss and explain to her that, you know, we tripping again and
he just did that, had nothing to do with anything?
Exactly.
Mr. McClendon, did you call her job and accuse her of doing something inappropriate with one of her clients?
Yeah, I was very angry and upset.
What were you angry about?
I was upset and angry because she was like, we got into it, and she said, I'm going to my brother's house to go be with them. And she didn't want me to come. You know, she didn't want me to come. She didn't want me to be around because we got into it. We wasn't seeing eye to eye.
And she wanted some time away.
I guess she wanted some time to herself. So I'm thinking.
And your response to that was get her fired?
Yeah, I was being, you know, real
ridiculous.
Childish and ridiculous.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, just straight up ridiculous. Because that's cutting your own throat. Because she keeps the roof over your head.
Right.
We got that all cleared up.
Yes.
We won't be doing that anymore, right?
Right. But Your Honor,
we are gonna be.
I also have a job, and I do go to school. And I know Stephanie is the primary breadwinner because she makes, you know, a lot of hours.
Right. He has a job now. He doesn't keep a job.
Now, Ms. Hall?
I'm sorry.
That's because I left.
That's right. You've been separated for a couple of weeks because you broke camp.
I was just fed up. And I wanted to tell you about another situation.
Why only now? It seems to me that you only got a job once she left. Is that true?
No. I had plenty of jobs. You know,
I have plenty of jobs. You know, that's not a good thing.
Right.
When you have a whole, it means you're losing a lot of jobs and you're jumping. It's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Why do you job jump? Are you not a good employee?
No, that's not it. It's because, you know, sometimes I get up late, you know, because I done been with the family, with the kids.
Let me tell you something about that. That's not being a good employee.
Right.
When you're late, that's not good employee. That's why you get fired.
Right.
All right?
Right. And also, you know, I have another thing. My wife, actually, when we was not getting along, she was talking, to this guy that was real secretive. She was, it was one particular day that she had walked outside. She held the phone like this on the side of her where I couldn't see it. So she was like, dang, can I get some privacy? I need some time to myself.
I can't even talk on my
phone. Now,
did you have a man on the side? Was it a conversation you didn't want him to hear?
She laughing. That's why she knew who it was.
I'm laughing because
yeah, she know.
I can't never have a conversation on the phone. I mean,
answer
he
the question.
Sitting right there.
Answer the question.
No.
You ain't gonna answer the question?
I
now,
just
Mr. McClendon, I can handle this all by myself. Really, I can.
Okay.
Was the person on the other end of the phone a male friend with whom you were having an inappropriate relationship?
No.
But it was a he.
It was a he.
And it's not a conversation you would have had with him in front of him, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to think about it.
Yeah.
That was Then I know what's happened.
It wasn't anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that.
When divorce court continues, Stephanie blames Anthony for the demise of their marriage. But is she the one to blame?
You say she's verbally abusive to you.
She just called me out my name, and she just like belittled me. She would just get on me about every little thing.
If you would like your case heard on Divorce Court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and follow us on Twitter @DivorceCourt.
Divorce Court returns with the case of Anthony McClendon, who wants to save his 3-year-old marriage. But will he have to change if Stephanie agrees to take him back?
Anthony has a horrible temper. I wake up to glass shattering. He's throwing things.
Oh my God.
Stephanie's like, stop.
You say she's verbally abusive to you.
Stephanie would just she just call me out my name, and she just like belittle me. I want the house clean, keep the house clean. She would just get on me about every little thing.
He's got the temper. He breaks things and everything. I can't believe he's calling my cousin abusive.
Mrs. Hall, I might as well have you come on back up because you were going to insist on intruding in the conversation. So let you say what you need to say. What were you going to say?
Anthony has a horrible temper.
Right.
When things don't go his way, one night, I went over their house because I was having an argument with my own boyfriend. Stephanie said, fine, lay on my couch, whatever. I wake up to glass shattering. He's throwing things.
Oh my God.
Stephanie's like, stop. We're only gonna have to replace that. Stop throwing things.
Are you serious?
He has a crazy temper.
Now, Mr. McClendon, tell me the truth. Do you throw stuff around when you get angry?
I did. I broke a whole bunch of stuff.
He breaks stuff.
No, wait a minute.
He breaks stuff.
Right, but she wasn't there.
Work with me, because I'm just fascinated.
Yeah.
This woman sat up there and told a story about you breaking stuff.
Probably
and you looked over her and just said, you're lying. When did I? And then you tell me, yeah, I broke some stuff.
Yeah, no, I did. No, I did.
After a minute, he doesn't keep a job. I
don't get it. Mr. McClendon.
Oh, wow.
Mr. McClendon. Do you understand why she fusses at you?
Yeah.
Do you get it? Because you're half ridiculous all the time. I mean, that's what it is. You're even what you say here to me doesn't make any sense. From one sentence to another, they don't connect. There's no segue. There's just, I said this and then I said that. Do you think you were too young to get married? Do you really think you were ready?
This is his second marriage.
Oh, come on, you made that up.
I was gonna say that.
No, this is his second marriage.
It is, Your Honor.
Well, you're 26 years old, right?
Yeah, I'm 26.
And this is your second marriage?
Yes.
How old were you when you got married the first time?
I was 19, but I was real, I wasn't even ready at that time.
Well, you're not ready now. I know you weren't ready 7 years ago. You want to save this marriage, right?
Yeah, I mean, I do whatever it takes.
No. I'll do whatever it takes. Don't tell me that. That makes no sense. That's not helpful. I want you to give me some specifics. What will you do when you leave here in order to save your marriage? Or do you not have any idea?
What can he do?
Do you have any idea?
Yes, I do. I want to I changed my ways the way I've been acting.
Talk to her. Tell her.
I changed my ways.
I done heard that 1,000 times.
And
That's
I'll
all,
be more responsible.
Sound like a recording.
And I'll stay off, the Facebook thing. I'm serious from the bottom of my heart. I will.
Why don't you shut your page down? Can we go
we
and just
tried
shut
that
your page
before,
down?
too.
Oh, you tried that?
Yes.
And he just put another one back up?
Put it back up. Open it back
No,
up.
I did. I ended up shutting it down, but like when I got, get mad, I, pull it back up.
When divorce court continues, what does Judge Lynn say to bring Stephanie to tears? Divorce court returns with the case of Stephanie and Anthony McClendon, who have been separated for a month and are seeking a divorce after 3 years of marriage.
Here's where we are. Now, Ms. Hall, sit down and be quiet this time. Don't say anything else.
Okay, Judge.
'Cause this thing is over.
Okay.
Ms. McClendon, I like to save marriage as I can, but he's not ready. He's going to say what he needs to say to get what he wants, which is back in the house with you. I think he's with women because they take care of him. I don't think he's quite okay on his own, and you hold down the fort, and he can be a little kid because he's on your time, he's on your dime, he's in your house, and he can be a kid. And I don't think he's ready. What I think doesn't mean you two can't be together, but you can't be together right now. He's got some growing up to do. He's got to earn his way back in the house. And that's not a phone call, that's not letters, that's not a rose. What it is usually he needs to have a job 6, 7, 8 months. He needs to, be consistent with you. Come over, and you can have 2, 3 months go by without an argument, all of that. And until you can do that, he doesn't need to be back in the house. You with me on that one? And I know you love him, and I know you're gonna miss him, but you're doing the best thing for the both of you is to require him to grow up, because people will do as little as you let them, especially if they're not responsible. Mr. McClendon, you got a whole lot of showing up to do. You have showed up tacky, wrong, sad, tired, loose, weak, and undone. You need to have a whole lot of things fixed. Tell me about this camera that it came up missing and you want me to have him reimburse you for.
Yeah, so we got into it once again, and he would do silly stuff like that, so I know that he did it. I had moved from another place I was staying at, and I had over 2,000 pictures on that camera. We got into an argument, next thing I know, 2 days later, my camera is gone.
Okay. Did you take the camera, Mr. McClendon?
Somebody was staying with us watching our kids, and the camera was missing. I'm not going to take anything.
Do you believe in Mrs. McClendon?
I'm not going to take anything from you.
I don't know what to believe with
I don't know what to believe either. When I don't know what to believe, the plaintiff can't recover. And I don't think it's worth it for you anyway. I think what you need to do, what you need to do. You have to fix who you talk to, where you go, what you do, your thoughts about your job and responsibility. Take some responsibility off of her shoulders. Leave the other women alone. There has to be some self-restraint in your game.
Right, but
don't you take him back until he gets it done. Mr. McClendon, do you think you can handle that?
Yeah, I love Stephanie. I love her.
Love is a wonderful thing, but if you don't do anything to back it up, it's
and to show it. I mean,
absolutely meaningless.
You're right.
I can say I love you and just hit you all up in the head with a hammer.
Right.
What good does it do?
Right.
And every time you don't bring home money, every time you see another woman, every time you get on that Facebook, every time you do, that's whooping her, just whooping her. And you can't, but I love you, baby, but I love you. It doesn't work out,
you're right.
okay?
You're right.
You hear me?
I hear you.
There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
All rise. Parties may leave the courtroom.
Judge Toller's straight talk brought Anthony to tears in the green room after the show. However, as difficult as it was for Anthony to hear, the judge's criticism seems to have strengthened his marriage to Stephanie. Anthony has been holding down a job and getting to work on time, and he has been much better with the kids. Stephanie says that if things continue this way, she and Anthony will be able to save their marriage.